Hey y'all, Countryman here. Uh, I done a video last week before, and I think I may have give people the wrong impression that I was having a bad day or a bad month or whatever. Uh, I was grouchy, so I'm okay. I just wintertime blues, I guess. I'm fine. But today we're going to do chapter 5 of Proverbs. I'm getting yelled at by a few people that wanted me to go ahead and do it. The last one was February 20th, so it's been a while. But let's read chapter 5 and see what I think about it. Put my 2 cents in. My son, pay attention to my wisdom. Lend your ear to my understanding, that ye may preserve discretion, and your lips may keep knowledge. For the lips of the immoral woman drips honey, and her mouth is smoother than oil, but at the end she is bitter as the wormwood. Sharp as a two-edged sword, her feet go down to the death. Her steps lay hold of hell, lest you ponder her path of life. Her ways are unstable, and you do not know them. Therefore hear me now, my children, and do not depart from the words of my mouth. Remove your way far from her, and do not go near the door of her house, lest you give your honor to the other, and your years to the cruel one. Lest aliens be filled with your wealth, and your labors go to the house of the foreigner, and you mourn at last when your flesh and your body are consumed, and say, How I have hated instruction, my heart despises correction. I have not obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor inclined my ear to those who instruct me. I was on the verge of total ruin, in the midst of the assembly of the congregation. Drink water from your own cistern, and running water from your own well. Should your fountains be dispersed abroad, streams of water in the street, let them be only your own, and not for strangers with you, lest your fountain be blessed, and you rejoice with the wife of your youth, and the loving deer, and the grace and a graceful doe. Let her breast satisfy you at all times, and always be enraptured with her love. For why should you, my son, be enraptured by an immoral woman, and be embraced in the arms of a seductress? For the ways of man are before the eyes of the Lord, and he ponders all the paths. His own iniquities entrap to the wicked man, and he is caught in the cords of sin. He shall die in the lack of instruction, and in the greatness of his folly he shall go astray. What am I getting out of this, guys? Three things really. Stay out of the bars, go home to mama, and listen to what God says. It goes back, we believe in what God tells us to do and just does what he tells us to do, we're going to live a long, healthy life. All these lot lizards and hookers and whores and everything, those are good one-night stands, but your wife at home, and rejoice. Verse 18, let your fountain be blessed, and rejoice with the wife of your youth, as a loving deer, as a graceful doe. Let her breast satisfy you at all times, and always be enraptured with her love. In other words, go home to mama. When you get in bed, snuggle up close to her, lay your head on her shoulder, and that's where you're supposed to be. If you do that, take care of her, God will take care of both of you. Plain and simple. If you go out chasing barflies, last time I been around flies, they're kind of are drawn to things that stink, and that would be you. It rottens you to the core. So Do what you're supposed to do. Go home. Be with a good woman. And it says, read the Bible. Do what God says us to do. In verse 23, he shall die from lack of instruction, and in the greatness of his folly he shall go astray. If we don't do God's instructions and keep his commandments, there ain't no telling where we're going to wind up. My wife passed away December 22nd of 2007. I'm not turning queer, but I'm done with women. I can't replace her. Wouldn't want to try. I told her that she was the last woman for me. And God has taken all the wants and needs away from me as far as that goes. And I have a lot of girls that are my friends, but I don't have any girlfriends. And I think because I am not on the hunt, I actually get along better with women. Got some good friends, and I love them all. And I am blessed to have women in my life that I can talk to on a daily basis and say, hey, what do you think of this? Can you help me canning? Or can you tell me what I need to do in this? And I get more information from the women friends in my life now than I ever have before. And it is nice to talk to a woman and get a woman's point of view with no strings attached. I want to thank all of them. I want to thank God for the time he had me with my Kathy here on earth. And I will continue living for God and for her. Countryman out for now. Gentlemen, do what you got to do to keep mama happy. If you keep God and mama in your life, then everything else is just gravy. God bless. Countryman out for now.